How's it going, guys? My name is Krishnav, and in this video, we're gonna go over and answer the big question every agency owner has: should you personalize your outreach or should you not? Right? Whether it is email campaigns, whether it is you writing personalized lines in your email campaigns, whether it is you shooting over like a video outreach to someone, right? So, we'll answer all of that today in this video, and let's get started without any further ado. So I have this chart which I've taken directly from the six-figure hybrid agency program. Link in the description if you want to apply. But this is called the spectrum of personalization. Okay. This answers all the questions as to, depending on your niche, depending on your market, should you be personalizing your outreach or should you not? Right? So I'm just going to first of all give you a basic difference between personalization and automation, which is basically non-personalized outreach, right? So with personalization, there are few things which come with personalization, and there are few things, positives and negatives, which come with automation. So for example, with personalization, what happens is that you will only be able to do lower volume. I think this is very self understood, because if you're writing every line, even if it's your virtual assistant doing, right, the output of outreach you'll be able to do or reach out to people would definitely be lower than what you can do with automation, right? So you'll experience lower volume, because if you're doing a personalized line, you'll actually have to dig and do research on that specific prospect, which might take you anywhere from 5 minutes, 2 minutes to like 15 minutes if you're just starting out doing these things, right? So this is a factor of lower volume, while on the other end, when you're automating, you can do much higher volume because you do not need to personalize anything, and you can just use the same script and just fire it to all your prospects, all your leads. Okay. Now, a second point with personalization is that you get a higher resonance. Okay, people resonate more with you because you are personalizing and tailoring your video or your like your personalized line or your personalized message to that very specific prospect. For example, hey Sasha, I just checked out your recent post on yoga day or yoga workout. I've been slacking myself a bit on yoga, so definitely need to put work on that. But I just wanted to reach out with this. Or else you can also do something like, hey, I just saw you in XYZ podcast. I really liked your thoughts on this specific thing, and that resonated. By the way, I think this might help you, right? So they'll be much more patient to listen to your pitch, whether it be message, email, and actually respond back to you. Even if they're not interested, they'll still appreciate you reaching out to them in such a personalized way where you've actually done homework on that prospect. Okay, and it's just vice versa. Like with automation, you'll obviously have lower resonance because they just you just send the repeated same message to every prospect, and there's quite a lot of chance they get similar message from other agency owners as well. Okay. Third thing is you obviously get a higher conversion. People are bound to book more calls with you when you're personalizing, and it's not the same case with automation. Now, personalization has a very big loss, which is higher energy input. A lot of your energy and time goes away in just speaking. If you're doing video messages, I used to do them, great conversion, but just speaking repeatedly, you get tired. Okay, it gets frustrating as well sometimes, right? And you need to maintain that happy smile energy, even with personalization of lines. Okay, if you're writing icebreakers or you're completely personalizing the line, right? Completely personalizing the email, you're doing research, you're writing everything, just talking about them and then switching up and doing it again. It takes a lot of time and energy, while there's lower energy input in automation because you just need to write your script once and you're good to go. Okay. Some of the ways to do personalization is through personalized emails, personalized LinkedIn. Okay. Video follow-ups, voice follow-ups, that's a good one, which not a lot of people use for some reason, but it works well. And with automation, this could be just general advertising. Okay, videos as well, LinkedIn automation, cold email automation, or email list marketing, or even just cold messages which you're sending to people. Now, coming to the big question of should you personalize completely, or should you go with an automated script? What is better for you, especially if you're starting out, or even if you're not, if you're at a good scale? I would suggest to find this blue pinnacle point right here. As you can see, if you can see my cursor in the center, that blue pinnacle point, right? You need to, the best way to approach and maximize the juice which you can take out of your outreach, okay? Maximize the ROI from your outreach efforts is to semi personalize, okay? Go with a mixture of both. So instead of writing a completely personalized email, go with personalizing just the first line, okay, and a slight personalization in the script, okay. Instead of completely personalizing or not personalizing at all, you should have some sense of personalization to it, because at least that allows you to catch hold the attention of your lead or your prospect at once. So when they open the email, they read the first line and they're interested, okay, then you can pitch them away in the next paragraphs. Similar to like video outreach as well, personalize the first things, like the first lines. Personalize at, if you're doing video outreach, personalize like the first 5 seconds maximum of your video outreach, okay. So, and then you can talk the same things. You do not need to personalize it completely, you do not need to automate it completely, okay. We want all the best elements of this and this. So which is better in personalization or automation here? Higher volume. When you semi personalize, you can experience higher volume, because you just need to think for like 2 minutes, write a personalized line or speak a personalized line, and just go ahead and copy paste the same script or framework which you have in place, right? Second thing, you can have higher resonance, which is the plus point of personalization, because when you write the first line, for example, for an email, people are much more open to even seeing the email, opening the email, and replying back to you, okay. In the next third point, higher conversion. That's pretty obvious, because you have higher resonance, you'll have higher conversion, okay. And number three, you here the loss is higher energy input in personalization, but with automation you get lower energy input, right? So if you semi personalize, you are more tilted, more slanted towards lower energy input. So it will require you much less energy than doing complete personalization, and slightly a bit more than automation. Okay, so that's basically it. Now it is up to you to go ahead and test out what works well for you. What works well for us has always been semi-personalized messages and emails. So definitely give it a try. One thing which I would always say, and this is something which I learned from my own mentor, one of my old mentors, was that split test everything. Okay, do not rely on one message which any like guru gives you, any course gives you, even if it is me who's giving you. Do not rely on just one script or one message. It always comes down to you to split test and see what's working well and give it your own touch. Okay, because if you're copying the message, everybody would be doing the same, because we have like monkey brains as humans, right? So you want to make sure you are actually standing out. So personalize it, give it a human touch, and human touch can only be achieved by you being you in your words and your script. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Hope this gives you some value. Apart from this, if you have any other questions, please do reach out to me on Messenger or on Instagram. I'd be happy to answer you. You can even leave your questions below in the comments as well. And also, I have launched a new Facebook group, a free Facebook group for agency owners who are doing less than 10K per month right now. You can check it out below. Apply for it. Go ahead and join it, because I am doing weekly live trainings there, which you do not want to miss out on. But that's basically it. Hope you have a good day. Bye bye.